Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you this website called Golden Farm, which you can use to generate some extra money. So the way it works is you buy birds, so you click here, see the options, and every single bird lays a certain amount of eggs per hour, which you can then sell for silver. So the more eggs it sells per hour, the better. Now when you first sign up, there's going to be a 24-hour sale where every single bird you see is 20% off. So I highly recommend that you purchase as many birds as possible during this time to save some money. Now looking at the birds, you'll see that as you go up from green to kingbird, the amount per hour increases significantly. So as with many things, the higher tier ones are going to be more efficient. So I highly recommend you get either the kingbird or the superbird. However, when you first sign up, you're not going to be able to buy the superbird. So to unlock it, you either have to buy a red bird or deposit enough to unlock a red bird. So just to see that, if you go up here to replenish account, you'll see that if you deposit above 1,500 rubles, you'll get a free red bird. So going back to the birds, one thing I want to point out is that the super bird, even though it's the most efficient for producing silver, it doesn't create any more silver for buying. So if you go up here, this first number right here is your buying silver, and this second number right here is your withdrawal silver. So there's two different types. So every single bird from green bird up to kingbird will produce 70% silver that goes to your deposits and 30% that goes to your withdrawals. So the reason for this is really for your own benefit, so that part of the silver that you get can go back into buying more birds, and then you're increasing the rate at which you're producing eggs and therefore increasing the amount of silver that you get per hour. And this is really going to help you. So moving on, you can go to the egg storehouse, and here you'll see how many eggs each of your birds has laid. So my green bird has laid 76 eggs, and my two red birds have laid about 220,000 eggs. And my super bird has collected 3,000, almost 190 silver. And that's going to go directly to my withdrawal silver. So I'll hit collect all. And now you'll see that 76 eggs that were there and the 220K about eggs from the red bird. So it's important to know, even though these eggs are different color, it doesn't matter what type of egg you have, it just matters how many eggs. Because now when we go to egg selling, you'll see, so 76 eggs is 0.76 and 219,696 is 2,196. So for every 100 eggs, that's 1 silver. So you see they convert the same no matter what type. So I'll hit sell all, and you should see, so my silver already went up from previously because of the super bird. But when I hit sell all now, I'll go up again, as well as my replenish or deposit silver. So I sold all my eggs, and now both my balances reflect that. So it's important to note that the balance that you are withdrawing from here has a capacity. So if you want to see that, if you go up here to the URL and delete the last part, and instead write coins, they call it gold. So no matter how much silver you have in your withdrawal here, the maximum amount that you can withdraw at any point is going to be labeled here for gold. It's what they are called. And as just as an analogy, you can think of your silver as the amount of money that you're making and your gold as the box that you're carrying it. So for example, if I had 20,000 silver here for withdrawal, that would convert to 2,000 ruble. And since 1 gold equals 1 ruble, I wouldn't be able to withdraw it because right now my gold capacity is only 1,204. So the way that you increase your gold is either by making more deposits, which gives you 40% of each of your deposits into your gold here, or 20% for direct referrals. Then if your referral refers somebody, that's considered a second level and you get 10% of those, and then 5% for third level. So as it mentions here, as long as you have 5 to 7 active referrals, you don't really even have to worry about gold because your capacity that you'll be producing will always be higher than your silver for your withdrawal silver that you have right here. However, especially at the beginning, there are a lot of people that withdraw very frequently because they're first finding out about the site and they're excited about it, and they'll run into this problem where it will say something like insufficient gold, and they'll be upset about it or confused, and that's just, again, because of this limit that they set with the gold. And it makes sense because for a lot of these other sites like faucets for Bitcoin, like they'll eventually run out because people are just withdrawing and no money is going into the site. So this ensures that there's always some money that goes back in so that the funds never run out. Now, just for a couple last things here, they have a daily bonus here, which I can't do yet because it hasn't been 24 hours, but every single day you can get between 10 to 100 silver coins essentially for free. Now for swap silver, this is going to be important for people that are especially keen on increasing their withdrawal silver as much, not their withdrawal, their deposit or replenish silver as fast as possible, because then you can purchase a lot more birds and increase the rate at which you're producing eggs and then selling it for silver. So that's going to be especially important because most people at the beginning, they might not be able to get the higher tier birds. They'll get the lower tier and they'll want to convert back in order to get to those higher tier because they want an efficient egg production rate, which then converts to silver. So for every amount from the withdraw, you'll get 120% in your replenish or deposit silver. So that's why they have this additional 20% here. And so yeah, you just click swap and convert it. Now moving on up here, they actually have a nice section here where they show the last 50 payments to their users from today. And you can see they're all from today, July 24th. And you can see the different websites they have for withdrawal, such as Payeer, Yandex, Kiwi Wallet. And so you can also see them if you go to withdrawal here. They have all these different options, like I was saying, Payeer, WebMoney, Bitcoin, Visa, MasterCard. So you should just use whichever one you're familiar with, or of course you can always create a new account with the services as well. Now if you go to rules, there's a lot that they have here, but I pretty much gone over all of it. They include the thing I was saying about the gold as well here for 4.2 0.15. So you'll see it mentioned here. So it's always important to read the rules so you can look more into it if you're interested. Also in the about, they have just a quick summary again, going over the two different types of silver here, buying and withdrawal. And they also have this nice feature here where you can actually calculate how much you're making per day. So since for most people, if they just buy from Greenbird up to Kingbird, their silver for buying is going to be higher than their payout one. But since I have the Superbird, which converts directly to withdrawal silver, that's why I have a higher amount per 24 hours. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see that you can automatically calculate based on the birds that you have, how much you're going to make. And then they also have a support feature here where for any reason you're having any issues, you can submit what it is. And they also have a frequently asked questions section here, which you should look at also when you're first starting. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I think it's a pretty cool website. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please make sure to use the link in the description, and I hope you enjoy using your service. Thanks for watching.